Hi, everyone. Welcome to Hybrid. Welcome to Advanced Yoga. I'll do that for Mike and for Ferris. Okay, this is Advanced Yoga on the 31st of July. We're so glad you're here. We're going to spend some time today on our mats, and we're going to particularly spend some time in the neck and the shoulders and in the hips. That's the two areas that I may not talk too much to you about your toes or ankles, but we're gonna try to work those two areas today. So let's get on the mat. Okay, we want you to be comfortable. We want you on your back on the mat. Okay, that's where we're gonna start. So let's see what that looks like. There we go. On your back. And if you're like me, sometimes I have a serious problem with lower back issues, so sometimes I have to put a knee up in the air just to make that all work. But let's see. Let's get this out here and we'll see what's going on. Okay. Remember to support your neck and your head. That's important. Good. Yep, I'm going to take that left leg. I'm going to fully extend it onto the mat. The right leg, I'm going to let the knee bend up towards the ceiling. There we go. Okay. Scooch around, get comfortable. Just take it nice and easy wherever you want to be. Inhale your hands straight up into the air. Let that left hand come down on your navel, that right hand come down on your heart. And we're going to go inward and we're going to look for our breath. Some days it's just hard to find because it takes a back seat to all the others. To sight, to vision, to smell, to hearing. The breath just occurs and it occurs in the background. So let's bring it to the forefront because we want to just take a look at it. What does it look like? Pick some adjectives, put them in your head. Short, sweet, jagged, long, laden. Mine's shallow. And this class, the inhale is shorter than the exhale. So with my hand, my left hand still on my navel and my right hand on my heart, I would like to take and I would like to make my breath soft and gentle, warm and comfortable with an even inhale and an even exhale. So for me, that's going to be a 1, 2, 3 on the inhale count. And a 3, 2, 1 on the exhale. It can be any number you want it to be. Just keep the inhale equal to the exhale. Soft and gentle. Warm and comfortable. Stay focused on the breath. All the goofy stuff that we were thinking about before we got into here. All the stuff that we have to worry about later today. I promise you it will all be there when we're out of class. None of it will disappear. So we're going to stay in the moment as best we can. Focusing on a breath that is soft and gentle, warm and comfortable, with even inhales and even exhales. And now I want you to make that breath bigger and fuller. Not sharper, not jagged, but just so if you were doing a count, add some extra numbers to it. So my 1, 2, 3 is going to become 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to become a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soft and gentle. Warm and comfortable. It flows in just like the waves at the beach. It just rolls in and it rolls out. Bigger, fuller. We may be becoming a little bit more alert. See how much bigger your lungs are? Feel how it expands the torso. It goes all the way down to the bottom of the rib cage, and then it comes all the way up to the top of the rib cage underneath the shoulder blades. These things are gigantic. There's a muscle that runs, that there's a muscle that separates the lung and the heart cavity from the lower abdominal cavity, okay? There's a muscle that runs across there, okay? And we're going to take that muscle, okay? Anybody know what it's called?
Diaphragm.
The diaphragm. There's a muscle it's really thin, and we're gonna take that diaphragm, okay? And we're gonna work it on this next breath. So we're gonna do that 5 count, our big full inhale. There we go. And we're gonna do that 5 count on the exhale. And then on those last couple ones that we're gonna add, I want you to take that diaphragm and push it up. Get it up there. Empty out more air out of the lungs. And then just let the inhale go right on again. So we have a big full count on the inhale. A big full count on the exhale. And when we get to the extra ones, we're going to just literally take that diaphragm and we're just going to kind of tuck it up, push it up, suck the belly button in. That helps us empty a little bit more air out of those lungs. I know it's awkward, right? Feels kind of weird. Gotcha. But you'll get used to it. We're going to do 3 or 4, maybe 5 more of these breath cycles. So just try to find a pattern here. Adding the extras, tucking the belly button. There you moving that diaphragm. There you go. One or 2 more. And I want you to think about how your body feels on that extended exhale. When you're tucking that navel towards the spine, you're raising that diaphragm. Do you just feel just a little bit better? A little less stress? The heart rate slows when we do that. Blood pressure drops. Great job, everyone. Good focus on the breaths. Breaths that we can use all day, every day. Anytime we need them, anytime we want to use them. All right, if you don't have both of your heels up next to your sits bones, let's start there, okay? We're going to inhale our hands straight up into the air. And we're going to reach with both hands towards the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. So maybe the shoulders, the outside parts of the shoulders are literally coming off the mat. And maybe you reach in and tuck that belly button again. And then we exhale and relax. Inhale, reach. Tuck the belly button, tuck that diaphragm. Exhale and relax. Inhale, reach. Reach, 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 reach. Tuck, 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 tuck that navel, that belly button. Exhale and relax. Wonderful, everybody. Left hand is going to reach like crazy for the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. The right hand grabs the left wrist and it helps us. It gives us an assist Maybe even the shoulder blade might come off just a little bit off the mat. Exhale and relax. Reach with that right hand straight up. Reach as far as you can, then grab that right wrist with the left hand and stretch, 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 stretch. Ah, exhale and relax. Fantastic, everybody. Reach with both hands. Stretch, 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 stretch. Oh, keep going. Yeah, very good. Grab some free energy. Rolling around in the universe. Grab some of it and bring it right down to your gut. Where are you holding your stress today? Is it in the shoulders, the neck, your gut? We all hold our stress. My question is, where is yours? And can you bring some relief to that stress? Good question, huh? Inhale your hands straight up into the air, everybody. Intertwine your fingers and let your arms drift down past the ears. Oh, yeah. There we go. Gonna go ahead and extend those legs. Straight out, point the toes, and reach with the fingertips in the opposite direction. Point your toes, reach with your fingertips in an opposite direction. It's a really great long body stretch. Exhale and relax. Reach, reach, reach with the toes in one direction, fingertips in the opposite direction. Exhale and relax. Reach, 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 reach. Stretch, 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 stretch. Even if you get in a cramp, keep stretching. Exhale and relax. Oh, fantastic, everyone. Good, 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 good. All right, let's bring those heels back up next to the sits bones. Put the soles of the feet together. All right, when you do that, what happens? The knees flare out to the side, right? Yeah. Inhale the hands straight up into the air. Bring your hands down on the inside of your thighs. And just let them rest there on the inside of your thighs. And maybe they can encourage those hips to open just a tad bit. Just a tad bit more, maybe not. These hip muscles are huge, right? They're gigantic. And it takes time for them to open, so be patient. Soles of the feet together, knees flaring out to the side, hands resting on the inside of the thighs. Encouraging the hips to open. Nice. Bring the knees together. Soles will roll back down to the bottom. Okay, so the soles are down on the mat. Knees are together, palms are down by the hips. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to just let both knees roll out to the right. Oh, yeah. We're going to inhale the knees back up to center, and then we're going to let both knees roll out to the left. Back to center on the inhale, out to the right. Oh. Back to center, out to the left. Oh. That's it, everybody. Just take your time. This is a great stretch before you go to bed at night. I sometimes do it in the morning when I get up. I just roll out of bed onto the floor and drop into this one. This is good. There we go. Knees are straight up. Soles of the feet are, the ankles are close together, but now we're going to walk them out to the sides of the mat. Soles are still down, right? There we go. Knees are together. Soles are down, but they're on the outside of the mat. And now we're going to open up the knees to the right. Just let them both. Now, notice how they just come apart immediately. That switches the stretch. Inhale back up. Roll the knees out to the left. Oh. Back up. You guys are doing such a good job. Back up. Back up. To the right. Back to center, going to the left. Okay, there we go. Stop back at center, everybody. Let's bring those knees in towards the heart. Grab them with both hands. Gently rock left to right. There we go. Just making sure everything's kind of lining back up again the way it should be. Wonderful. Take those feet, put them straight up into the air. Point the toes. Take the hands. Put them straight up into the air. Oof. I love this. Dead bug. There we go. Point the toes, flex the heels. Point the toes, flex the heels. Point the fingers, go ahead and drop the wrist. Point the fingers, drop the wrist backwards. This is a little complicated, right? I'm asking you to point your toes, flex your heels, point the fingers, flex your heels. Wow. I mean, I'm having trouble just keeping track of where, which one I'm doing, but this is good. Oh, yeah. Great. Bring the knees into the heart. Gently rock left to right, everybody. Okay. All right, we're going to stop right center line of the body. What I want you to do is hold on tight with the knees. And what I'd like you to do is go ahead and take a look at your knees. That means you're going to lift your head up, right? You're going to look at your knees. Everybody got that? And now I want you to look to the right. And I want you to look back to your knees. And now I want you to look to the left. Back to your knees. Hold on tight. We're looking right, back to knees, left, back to knees. We're going to do it one more time. Look to the right, back to your knees. Hold on tight with your hands. To the left, and back to looking at the knees and gently lower yourself down. Oh. We're going to bring the soles of the feet down onto the mat. Palms are down right next to the hips. All right. All right, everybody. What I want you to do is flatten your waistband. All right, that's a pelvic tilt. You're literally just tilting your pelvis like, I don't know, maybe it's an inch, maybe less. You're tilting it up. That's flattening the waistband. And when you do that, okay, you're protecting your lower back. And what you can do now is put pressure on your feet to lift those hips up off. There we go. This is low bridge, right? All right, where's the weight? The weight's on the shoulders and it's on the feet. Maybe it's on the arms a little bit. And we're still breathing. And then when we lower down, let's do this one vertebrae at a time. I know that sounds really weird, but start at the top and just slowly lower down. Slowly, 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 slowly. And when your waistband hits the mat, bring the knees up to the heart. And just gently rock left to right. Soles of the feet go down, hips are in, or the heels are in next to the sits bones. We're going to do bridge this time. If you were happy and you felt like you were pushing low bridge, that's great. We're just going to do it again. But if you want to get a little bigger and taller, follow the directions. Flatten the waistband. Push away with the feet away from the body. Roll that self up really good. Roll your shoulders under a little bit, like a half an inch. Roll them under. That way the hands can connect underneath. And you can think about that straight line from the knees through the hips to the shoulders. And you can make sure that there's no pressure on your neck or your head. That's it. We got this. We're lifting. Oh, I'm feeling this in the, oh man, right in the thighs. That's where I'm feeling it. But you could be in your hips. You could be in your hamstrings, but I think it's the thighs. Oh, is everybody breathing? That's good, 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 good. Oh, and then we're going to lower down after we pull our arms out underneath. Lower down one vertebrae at a time. There we go. Just be gentle coming down.
And then when your waistband hits, you're gonna bring those knees up again. Oh, yeah, I like it. Cross your leg, your left leg on top of the right ankle. All right, got that? Excellent. Bring those knees, when you do that, the knees flare out to the side, and that's what I want you to do. When we were having the knees together and you were coming in, all right, we shortened that distance, but if you cross that left ankle over top the right ankle, you can go deeper into that hug. There we go. Back out, put the right ankle on top of the left ankle and make that deep hug possible. Oh yeah, there it is. Fantastic. Whoa, I love it. I love it. I loved it. Shoot both legs straight up, everybody. All right. And there we go. That changes the massage. You know, this is the poor man's massage when you do this, when you roll around on your back. There we go. We're moving at that massage into the lumbar region. Drop those heels down next to the mat, next to your butt. All right, good job, everyone. Okay, go ahead. Let's take that left leg, shoot it straight up into the air. Both hands come behind the hamstring. Point, flex, point, flex. Roll the ankle. Opposite direction. Yeah, good job, everybody. We're gonna take that right hand, drop it onto the right hip. Left hand is gonna be still on that hamstring, and we are gonna open that extended full left leg to the left. And then we're gonna come back up to full extension. And we're gonna do that again to the left. And back up to full extension. And we are gonna gently, slowly, casually drop that extended full left leg onto the mat. I'm not there yet. And now I am. Great job, everybody. Slide that left heel up near the sits bones, lift that right leg fully extended, both hands behind the hamstring. Point, flex, point, flex. Roll the ankle in one direction. Roll it in the other direction. Woo-hoo. All right, left hand on the left hip. We're going to open to the right. Oh. Back up, full extension. Open to the right. You know what I'm noticing? That I'm not, this hip is not opening as far as the left hip, and I'm okay with that. Back up, full extension. And we're gonna gently, slowly, very, very slowly, go ahead and drop that extended right leg down onto the mat. I'm not there yet. Now I am. Go ahead and extend that left leg all the way out. Zip the legs together, and we're just going to windshield wiper out of the hips. Oh, there we go. Feeling good, right? I think so. Excellent. Everybody, just take a breath, just for a minute. There we go. Let's go ahead and inhale those hands straight up into the air. And you know that there's a 90-degree angle here somewhere, right? The full extension of the left hand, and then the floor on the left side. When you look at that angle, that's 90 degrees. So what I want you to do is bring that left hand down and out to the side to 45. And then I want you to bring the right hand down and out to 45. So you're making a V. Okay, everybody got their V? Perfect. Let's go ahead and let's make these, they're not really mini circles. Let's make circles out of the shoulder blades. There we go. Full extension. Opposite direction. Yeah, there we go. Good. Hands come straight up in the air, legs come fully straight up into the air. Oh, here we are, dead bug again. Let the hands slide down onto the shins. The knees may bend a little bit, but our goal is to get a hold of the ankle. Or maybe the foot, or maybe even the toe, whatever works for you. But we're going to gently rock left to right. Okay. And this is happy baby. And when we did this, notice how we now have that gentle poor man's massage in the lower part of the back. Yeah, we've done 3 massages there. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Let go of the toes. Heels come down next. Extend your legs fully out onto the mat. I don't know, Dick, what do you think your chances are of getting away not doing banana today? Yeah, there's
slim.
Slide your whole body over to the right side of the mat, everybody. There we go. Everything's lined up with the right side of the mat. I love it. All right, now we're talking. There we go. Inhale the hands straight up into the air. Let the arms drift down past the ears. So everything is in line with the right side of the mat. If it's the left, I really don't care either, but walk the heels of your feet over to the opposite corner of the mat. And then I want you to take that left ankle and put it on top of the right ankle. That's half banana. Now I want you to take the hands, okay, and I want you to walk them over to the other corner of the mat. And that's just making an incredible stretch, side body stretch of the rib cage. There we go. The hips are staying down on the mat. Or it's easy if we roll over on our side to do this, but we want to keep the hips on the mat. All right, there we go. And we're reaching as far as we can to the left with our hands and as far as we can with the right. And this is banana. And the secret to this pose is to breathe. Let that breath just go there. Oh. Feel how it relaxed? Wasn't that good? Excellent, everybody. Good, 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 good. All right, we're going to walk our hands back to the right side. Going to walk the feet back to the right side. Oh, yeah. Uncross the ankles, everybody. Oof. All right. One big, huge breath. Oh. Go ahead, scoot your body over to the left side of the mat. I didn't like the one last week when we did it and I had you roll over on your belly. That felt really weird to me. So we're not doing that. We're just scooching. All right, full body lined up, left side of the mat. There we go. Okay, inhale those hands straight up into the air and then let them drift down past the ears. That's it. Walk both feet, both heels of your feet out across to the other side, the other corner of the mat. There we go. Right ankle comes up and anchors down that left ankle. Walking those hands across to the other corner. So this is weird, right? We've got feet, ankles at one corner, hands and hips on the same side of the mat in the other corner, and we've got our hips down on the left side of the mat. And this is just a great stretch, but we got to remember to breathe into this stretch. Yeah. Nice. Oh, good, 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 good. All right, walk your hands back, everybody. Walk your heels back to the left side of the mat. Oh, good job. Roll over to your belly now. That's it. You're gonna roll over to the belly. While you guys are doing that, I'm checking the time. Because I don't know where we're in. All right, stack your hands.
There we go. Forehead. Oh, good job. Excellent, everybody. Backing the hands, breathing. Feel the footprint of your breath on the mat. And we're gonna do that just nice, soft, easy, gentle breath. But notice the footprint on the mat. And again. Nice. This time I want you to go to the bigger breath, the fuller breath. Notice the footprint. It just is designed to show you how beautiful, how incredible these lungs are. And big. They're just, oh, they're fantastic. All right, everyone, I want you to roll over onto your left side. I'm gonna put those left hand underneath the left ear. Good. I want you to bring those knees up to 3 o'clock on the clock face. There you go. Great. Excellent. Wonderful. Fantastic. Go ahead and take that sole of the right foot and put it on the left ankle. And we can just literally open up into what we call clam. Just lifting that right knee up towards the ceiling. That's it. But remember to stay on your hip. Don't let your hip roll over onto the back. Okay, because that's an easy thing for the hip to want to do. That's it. Good job, Dick. Good correction. There we go. So that is taking this pose and dropping it right where it belongs, which is right into the hip. And one more time. Great. And down. Okay, everybody, just that means knee on top of knee. Knees are pointing to 3 o'clock. I want you to take that right hand and I want you to put it behind your head. So the left hand is your pillow. The right arm, the right hand, the right elbow, okay, is on top of the right ear. Good, 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 good. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna work on this neck a little bit. We're gonna work on the shoulder. We're gonna do the same clam that we just did. Okay, but we're gonna do it with our elbow. Our top right elbow is gonna open up. Oh, straight up into the ear. There we go, and we're gonna come down. Inhale up. And down. I'm feeling this drop into my shoulder, right into my shoulder blades. Great. We're gonna do one more and I'm gonna try something else. Okay. Okay, inhale, open. So we're clamming it right up top. Now what I want you to do is take that head, your head, and look straight up. Straight up with the head. So the right elbow is reaching towards the ceiling. The eyes are looking straight up. Okay. And then we're gonna come down and the eyes are gonna come down towards the mat. There we go. We're gonna do that one more time because I think I like that one better. Clamming, opening with that right elbow up, straight up into the ear. Go ahead and look up. Oh, yeah. Take that left hand out from underneath your ear. Reach it up towards the ceiling. Reach that right hand up towards the ceiling. This is weird, right? I got left hip on the mat. Knees are pointing to 3 o'clock. Both of my hands are reaching up into the air, and I'm looking straight up into the air. And down, we're gonna come right back into that comfort position. Left hand's gonna come underneath that left ear. Bring that right hand on top of, there we go, good. Take that right hand, reach straight up into the air again, and this time what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to put it down at 1:30 on the face of the clock on the mat. So let's review that. Both knees pointing to 3 o'clock, one sitting on top of the other. Left hand is underneath the left ear as a pillow.
I am at 1:30 reaching out with, okay, my right hand straight out. I'm reaching out really good. Kim, you're looking great there. Everybody is on their hip, which is fantastic. Great, 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 great. Keep reaching. That's great. And I want you to do this. I'm not sure where this is gonna go, but I want you to look up at the ceiling again. And then look down. We're still reaching out at 1:30. I want you to look up at the ceiling. And look down. Reach, 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 look up at the ceiling. And look down. Oh, bring that right hand back on top of the right ear. Whew. Roll over onto your back, everybody. Oh, and then roll right over onto your right side. Boy, I hope I can remember that sequence. Oh, we're on the right side. All right, right hand, right is underneath the right ear. Okay, left, both knees are stacked and they are pointing out to 9 o'clock. Okay, I got that. Put that left sole on top of that right ankle. And what I want you to do is open up into clam. And remember, don't keep your torso perpendicular to the mat. The body wants to roll. Okay, it wants the torso to roll because that makes it easier, but we want to focus this in the hip. There we go. Oh, yeah. One more time, everybody. And down we come. Okay. Let's go ahead and bring that left hand on top of the left ear. So the left hand's actually on that occipital ridge in the back of the head. There we go. We got it. Excellent. Wonderful. Okay, let's try this. We're gonna clam it, okay? But we're gonna clam it with the elbows. So I'm looking straight across and I'm gonna lift up that left elbow up and down. And remember, staying perpendicular, the body stays perpendicular to the mat, up and down. Up. And this time I want you to look up at the ceiling. Oh. And down. Look up at the ceiling. And clam it. Oh. Let's do that one more time. Okay, elbow is reaching up to the ceiling. I'm now turning my head to look up at the ceiling. Wow. And down it comes. Oof. All right, take that left hand, reach straight out, everybody, straight up into the ceiling. There we go. Left hand. I'm gonna drop it down to 10:30 on the, drop it down to 10:30 on the clock face. And I want you to reach with that left hand straight up. Reach, we're staying perpendicular, the body's staying perpendicular to the mat. But we're reaching out. Great. And now I want you to look up towards the ceiling. And look down. Keep reaching. Look up towards the ceiling. And down. Reach up towards the ceiling. Reach, reach. We're reaching and we're looking up at the same time. Go ahead and shoot that left hand straight up into the air, everybody. Oh. And drop that left hand down on top of the hip. Roll over on your belly. Stack your hands. Point your toes. Slide your hands underneath your hips. Make a triangle so you have a base so you don't roll off down the hill.
Yeah, it was just.
Chin is resting comfortably on the mat. Toes are pointing.
So there's no restrictions.
What I want you to do,
Should probably be perfect,
is push down on the top of your toes,
but otherwise, no.
your hips, your knees, and I want you to lift that feet up off the
No,
mat.
thank you so much for the gift. That was just, and your handwritten card, that was so nice.
And down,
Yes, I love that.
lift up. and down. Good job, Kevin.
Oh, cool.
Look up.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow.
Down. All right, bring your hands
I
up,
bet.
everybody, and with a big up and lift, we're gonna come right up to
Sure,
table.
absolutely.
Okay, you did great, wonderful.
Yo.
You guys okay?
Yeah, yeah. Put my phone in the kitchen, I think that's where, and I think that's the tape we're hearing.
Oh, it's you there?
Yeah. I thought I put it on mute.
It's okay. Hey, is everybody okay?
Yep.
Everybody, am I hurting you too much?
Rest on my chin.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Not since I fell on it.
Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, everybody. I even forgot today to take a water break. Sorry. We're at the table. If you want to look up at the wall in front of us. We're gonna arch our back like a Halloween cat. Look up the wall in front of us. Arch our back, Halloween cat. So look up at the wall in front of you, and then I want you to take that left foot, put it back, and I want you to cross it over. Now we're looking at the wall in front of us. Look at the wall, and that left foot is up off the floor and it's crossed over. Right, and then we're gonna let it go down to the back of the mat, we're gonna let it sweep out to the left. The foot's gonna run parallel to the mat. I'm coming up on my fingertips. And with a big confidence move here, I am gonna push off with my fingertips and come to hero pose, leg extended. Put both hands on that extended leg. And let it slide, your hands slide out to the left. And walk your hands back. Let your hands slide down again, the shin. Let it come back. I want you to take that left hand, shoot it up into the air. I want you to watch. And then we're gonna bring those hands back down to the mat. Onto the fingertips. Let that left leg slide back into table. We're gonna look up at the wall in front of us. I think I'm gonna have to adjust here. A little crazy. Up the wall in front of us. Arch your back, Halloween cat. Look up. Halloween cat. This time we're gonna look up, and what are we gonna do? We're gonna take that left leg, we're gonna stretch it all the way back. Look up at the wall in front of us, and we're gonna slide that right leg out. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you, Chloe, for reminding me. We wanna come across the body. There we go. So we're crossing the body. Yeah. Up the wall in front of us. Then we're gonna come back, and now we're gonna slide it out to the side. We're gonna run the sole of that foot parallel to the mat. We're on our fingertips probably. And then with this big bold move, we're coming up to hero pose, right leg. Put your hands on the shin. We're gonna just let it walk down that shin. Feel that in the hip. Back up. Back down. Back up. Right hand here. Look up, follow it up. We're into all kinds of balance here. Let's drop those hands back down onto the mat. Maybe you're on your fingertips, I'm not sure. Bring that right leg back into table. Walk your hands 5 and 7/8 inches out in front. Okay, roll the toes under, kick up to down dog. Bury your ears between your arms. Ooh. Bicycle left and right. Yeah, now we're talking. Come up on your fingertips, everybody. Walk your feet into it, your hands. Remember, you're gonna end up at some point, you're gonna end up at forward fold. What matters in forward fold is that your knees are not locked and your legs are just straight. And I really don't care where your hands are, but that's forward fold. And then what we wanna do out of this forward fold is put your hands on your shins and come up to tall table. Right there, that means the hands are just below the knees.
And then we're just gonna exhale and we're gonna go back to forward. We're gonna inhale up again to tall table. And down, oh, here we go, one more time, up to tall table. This time when we come down, we're gonna bend our knees, the fingertips are gonna go outside of the ankles, and we're gonna swoop up and out, and we're gonna come right into sun salute. We're gonna exhale through the chimney. Shh. Hands are gonna come down to T. We're gonna look straight across. Just like that. Start to roll the wrists. Now we're gonna see if we can lift that right leg up on. Look straight ahead and just breathe, everybody. Maybe you're gonna go down and maybe you're gonna pick up that rhythm. That's it, breathe, look straight ahead. You got this, you got this, you got the power of that balance. Out you come. Inhale, up, sun salute. Exhale through the chimney. Shh. Inhale, the hands come down to two. There you go, you guys can, I'm gonna not come to class next week. You guys got this, you're like a half a step ahead of me over there. And which leg are we lifting, Cap? Left. Breathe, breathe. And out we come. I think we've earned Shavasana, everybody. On the mat, on the floor, wherever you want to be, I'm happy. In the chair. Anywhere but the water cooler. Because it's time for you to just think for a moment about what you've done. Mm. Here we go. Let's see if we can find something. I'm mixing it up a little bit today. We find a little peace. Maybe at ease, just for a moment or two, everyone. Peace, quiet. Realizing that it's all gonna be okay. Your breath has got your back. Mm.
A slow, big, full breath through the nostrils, slow and gentle. A slow, big breath exhale through the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nostrils, big, huge breath, soft and gentle. Exhaling. We gently begin to wiggle our fingers and toes and welcome ourselves back to the mat, my friends.